What's Gane? Welcome back to another banger video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another banger upload from me. My name is Ko. I'm a life coach, mindset, and spiritual mentor if you're new here to this channel, okay? As you can tell by the title, man, if you are watching this video right now, then you are most likely a man between the age of 18 and 25 years old. If you're anything older or anything younger, you can still watch the video, but this really applies to men 18 to 25, all right? So I want to just talk about a few things. I want to hit topics on a few things, okay? And I'm going to give you all some tips that if you have at these 5 things as a man, if you have these 5 things, at least at 80%, you are going to do better than 90% of men, okay? Stay to the end, because what I give you in this video is generally going to change your life. It's changed my life. I've made 50 grand in a month just off of these tips I'm giving you. I've gotten a lot bigger in the gym. If y'all used to watch my channel, I used to be a lot more skinnier. You know, I've got a lot more attractive to life, and I've attracted a lot of things in my life just from using these 5 things, okay? So there's 5 traits or 5 groups that men need to work on to become a very optimal or close to being a 1% man, okay? The first one I'm going to talk about is your physical, okay? The physical aspect of your life. That's how you look on the outside, all right? So if you're a man and you're not in shape, or you're not at least, you know, in a good build to play a sport or, you know, protect yourself and protect your family, then you need to first start there. Low-hanging fruit is getting in the goddamn gym. Getting up in the morning doing push-ups, running or working out. If you're a man, you have somewhat of a good physique, you know, you have abs, or you have a little bit of muscle, or you can lift, if you can lift, you know, over 100 pounds, you all right, you chilling, okay? You doing better than the average man, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Because we live in a society now where everything is so easily handed to you, and it's so easy to get obese and lazy. So if you're a man who at least plays a sport, or you know how to fight, at least you know how to defend yourself, you've practiced sports before, you're already ahead. Now if you're a man and you don't have this physical capability and you want to get better and you feel insecure about your body and you don't feel confident in your fighting skills and defend yourself if you had to, one thing I recommend you guys are getting into is jiu-jitsu or boxing or kickboxing, or get into a class, just train. I'm not saying you gotta fight and take it seriously, but get in the class, get hit in the face a few times, all right? You need to know what it feels like. You're gonna be a lot more confident knowing that you're going up against guys that know how to fight and you're getting better. And now whenever there's some altercations in the real world and you need to handle yourself, you won't act like a bitch. You will actually stand up for yourself, stand up for the people that you love. Because there will become a day where you will have to stand up to another man, and the worst thing that you want to do is get punked. I literally watched this video. This guy was interviewing a child predator, right? And he asked the child predator this. He said, what is one of your biggest things when you're going to go grab kids? What makes you enjoy to do this? He was like, literally one of the biggest things he goes for is, one, it's obviously if the kid is with just the mom, he'll still do it. But if the father's with them, he'll try to see, is the father weak? Is the father strong enough or weak enough for me to take him, right? And if the father's weak enough, they take the kids, bro. And it's so sad. So when we live in a society where men are, testosterone levels are lower than they've ever been, men are unconfident, men are lazy, so it's extremely important to have your physical aspect down, all right? Second, emotional. Now, we live in a world now where emotional and emotions are something that, you know, men are not, they don't talk about it a lot, right? They say men are not supposed to be emotional. You're not supposed to feel anything. You got to hold it all in. And I actually agree that men should not be as emotional as women. Men can be emotional. They just can't let it control them, okay? That's all that it means. They cannot let it take control of them. So if you're a man, you have to let your emotions be there, feel them, transmute them until you work out your business or whatever you're going through. Feel what you're going through, but don't be irrational, be rational, okay? Women tend to be irrational because they're emotional beings. It's how they were wired. It's how biologically, and you can't get mad at that. Now, if you're a man, you shouldn't be letting your emotions get ahead of yourself. If we let men let their emotions lead them, men do dangerous things. Men are dangerous when they're not in control of their emotions. They do shit like shoot up schools, make bad decisions, hurt people. We are very physically more dominant and capable of danger and hurting people more than the opposite sex. So obviously that's why it's more dangerous for us to act off emotions. So if you have that physical aspect done, if you have at least a control of your emotions, you meditate, you pray, you know, you're very stoic, you're a disciplined guy, you don't let people get you all riled up, you're a pretty chill guy, you're a strong, stoic guy. You probably were raised by a good father figure, good male figure, or you are in a sport and you are disciplined by a coach. You are already ahead of 90% of men if you have just these 2 things down. Third, finances, bro. Your finances play a huge part in where you go in life, bro. And men, we all know this. If your finances are not together, bro, you will not be confident. You will not be able to conquer the world. You will not be able to be an influence as much as you're capable of, because money is power, bro. Money does create freedom. Money does create more opportunities. I'm not saying money is the end all be all, but money plays a huge part. People that have negative aspects on money are people that will never ever make a lot of money. Okay, as a man, your worth and value is off of the stuff you accomplish. Okay, men are only loved for what they can provide and value. So that's why, men, it's important to create something. We are here to create, build, and fix things. So create a legacy, start a business, be something, do something with the masculine gifts that God gave you, and the biological advantage He gave you to create. Be motivated all the time. You can go a long period of time of just putting in work without worrying about your mood swings and shit. Like, God gave you this ability, so use it. Okay? Obviously, physically, you can do it. Emotionally, you can do it. Now, finances, you can do it as well. Learn investing. Learn what to invest in. Learn about stocks, bro. I can tell you right now, if you're somebody who wants to get better with this and you want to get better with your finances, look into stocks, man. Look into options trading. As soon as you get off this video, put your money into a Roth IRA, high yield savings accounts. And high yield savings account is an account that gives you 4.5% of interest back on your money just for it sitting there. Stocks, like options trading, is when you buy contracts of where do you think the stock's gonna go up or down. It's very simple once you get into it. Learn how to make your money make money, bro. Get into e-commerce, bro. Start your own business. When you have your own business, it gives you a lot more understanding of the real world and how people really move. Okay, it gives you this leader ability. It's extremely, extremely, extremely important. Okay, so you need to have your physical, your emotional, your finances. The number 4 is spiritual, okay? You should have did this one first, really, but your spirituality, bro. I don't care if you Muslim, you Buddhism, you Christian, whatever it might be, have and get a good relationship with God. Everybody has a relationship with God in a certain way. Everybody has their own perspectives, religions or this and that. You need to have a relationship with God, okay? And if you're someone who doesn't have a relationship with God, you don't believe in God, that's cool. But you got to believe in something, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have a strong connection with God. If you don't have a strong connection with God, you'll see it in your life. I got a strong connection with God. That's why my life is the way it is. That's why I'm blessed. That's why things go my way. Because we are all reflections of God, co-creating our own reality. I want you to know that. We are all physical manifestations. So that's why it's, manifestation, all this shit. It all plays a huge part. Your spirituality need to be down, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Because when you don't have that moral compass, you don't have any boundaries. You don't have any morals, which means, bro, anybody can walk over you. Anybody can take advantage of you, and you don't have that, backbone, okay? So it's extremely important to have a good relationship with God. Because without a good relationship with God, bro, what are you believing in? What's gonna keep you going when times get tough? Because shit gonna get tough and shit gonna get bumpy. And if you don't have that shit under control, bro, you're gonna quickly find out. So it's extremely, extremely important to understand that, okay? Now, number 5, understanding women. I know. This is why this lasts, because women are not end all be all. They should be your last priority in your list of priorities, okay? Even your wife and your woman, bro. I'm trying to tell you, always put your purpose before your woman. If you do that, you're gonna always. I learned the hard way. The reason why I can give y'all a game is I made a lot of mistakes in my life. And I'm still young. But men need to learn about women. Woman nature is something that every man should learn. Why women do things they do, what makes women tick, what are they emotionally, how to deal with the women during situations. Bro, especially if you're a nice guy, you grew up with a single mother, you tend to be more of a nice guy because you've seen how your mom act. Or if you grew up in a house full of brothers or just sisters and your mom, you're going to be more of a feminine type guy. You're going to be a lot more emotional. So I will say this, growing up with a lot of sisters, growing up with a mom, you do understand women a little better. You are very good at being empathetic and understanding women, and women feel like they're heard and they feel special around you. But then there's the other half where you have to be masculine, you have to be assertive, you have to be a leader, you have to be able to set your foot down. You can't be a nice guy, you can't be a walkover, you can't be a pushover, you can't be too much. And understanding woman nature is extremely important in a man's life. When a man loses virginity, he's no longer who he used to be. So that is why it's extremely, extremely important to understand woman nature. How to do this. Watch videos on how to understanding women. I have a book. It's called The Way of the Superior Man. Oh my goodness. That book right there will change your life. That's all you need to know. Read that book and you're going to learn a lot more about yourself, about women. Nice guys finish last. Focus on you. Women will too. Women don't want you to put them first. Women are emotional beings, bro. Women don't want you to fix their problem. They just want to feel better. There's a lot of things that you can learn at an early age. So as you get older and more experienced with women, you won't. Bro, I know men that's killed themselves over women. They've killed themselves over being heartbroken. Things didn't go there with women, bro. Like, this shit is real. So that's why I say it's important to walk in your truth. Understand, when you have these 4 pillars down before the woman one, all the other shit's gonna just fall into place. The shit with women should already fall in place when you have these 4 things, bro. You have your emotional, you have your physical, your spiritual, and your finances, bro. Like, when you have those shit together, bro, when it comes to women, it's gonna be a walk in the park. And when you understand you got a game, you got a mouthpiece, maybe a little charismatic, bro, women gonna be a walk in the park. They're gonna be chasing your ass like you know, whatever, But I really hope this video helped y'all, man. Like I said, if y'all want some one-on-one coaching, man, look at the link in the description. I have a link tree. Just DM me on Instagram, DM me on Snapchat, whatever it might be, and I'm gonna hook y'all up. All right. But I love y'all, Alchemist Gang. I gotta get off here. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace.